This is the source of everything foul. I am so very hungry. Is it harmful? How do you define harmful? Doing damage?
I mean, words hurt. That could be considered harmful.
Let's keep the tension as low as we can. I know everybody's amped up, but... Oh no! Everyone, welcome back from your intermission actions. I can definitely say things are getting a little bit tense. Kind of feel like you're all getting a little sick of having me around. It's a bit unnerving. But it is important to note that before you all get to say your potential goodbyes here and address me and the eyes of truth before you step through the portal, one of you has gone ahead and invoked the Gambler's Pact, which, you know, amongst my followers is a bit of a ritual, let's say, where they wager something very valuable to them in the hopes of winning something potentially even more valuable. And what has been put up as a bit of an ante is 3 fate spheres. 3 fate spheres against switching the enemy from the dragon to the demon. And it all comes down to a game of chance played by me and Ragnall Witchbane. So, Ragnall, my question to you is, which of these 3 games would you like to play? First, there's the old standby, rollies, where you and I will each just roll a 20-sided die, and whoever comes out on top, they win. Or you could play the Ring of Shadow, where I will roll a 12-sided die, and you will have 3 opportunities on a 20-sided die to match my number. And if you match it, you win. Finally, we could play a game called The Shadow's Edge, where you will roll 2d6, trying to get a 7, which will be an instant win, or lower than a 7, and higher than me and my 2d6. But should you go over, or I roll higher than you, then I win. So, Ragnall, which of these 3 games would you like to play?
I will take the 3rd game.
The 3rd game, Shadow's Edge. I will even roll my 2d6 first. How's that?
Of course. You are the gracious host.
Now, if we tie, then I win. Here we go. Ooh, 7, of course. I get to 7. Does that mean that you can't win? Well, that seems unfair and a bit rigged. So I'm even going to bend my own rules in your favor, Ragnall. All you have to do is roll a 7, just like I did, and you win.
Oh! Whoa! God damn it. I can't believe this.
Take and you shall be powerful.
Well,
your own words.
That interesting. I would say congratulations, but I'd be speaking to both of us. 'Cause in my heart of hearts, I wanted you to win this. So, fate has spoken. The Gambler's Pact has been fulfilled. This means you keep your fate spheres and you get what you want. So now we will roll our initiative for your battle ahead, and you can all say your goodbyes.
One last thing, Tharangul. I believe what I said at the beginning was that I wanted the demon, of course. And he turns to the rest of the group and bows. You all seem to think of me as being someone who's doing something selfish, but my offer was that we fight the dragon as well. I will leave it up to Tharangul as to when he adds it, whether it's an amount of time or if we slay the beast, but that was my wish. I would hate to see someone, well, leave in whichever manner they see fit, unfulfilled. Happy hunting, gentlemen.
All right, so time to do some initiative, folks. Remember, perception check, intelligence ability check, or regular dexterity check. We will start at the top with Little.
All right. 18.
Ludwig.
Two things. First thing, I have sent a screenshot of the final stuff I was gonna do on my prep IA and of my decision on what we talked about.
Yep.
Second thing, I will roll a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, get it again.
Ooh, nice.
Let's get it.
Okay, Merrick.
That's about right.
Okay, Ragnar.
I'm going to add in an ambush to this to add a D10.
Okay.
Oh. My rolls, y'all. What is happening here?
Better than mine.
Well, 18's better than nothing.
Samoza.
And I'll add one knowledge from a past life on this as well. For a total of 16, I believe.
Okay, I got it.
And everybody got double digits with me.
All right, with that, it is time to say your last piece before going through the portal, and we'll do this in initiative order. So we'll start with Ludwig. Make sure to remember to tell us what's in your hands.
Yes,
and,
yes.
anything that's changed about your appearance.
Yay, man. What? Appearance? Me? You first hear armored steps. They seem to be coming from every shadow around you, and you then see a figure step out of the furthest shadow. 3 other figures leave nearby shadows to join him. The figure takes out a helmet and throws it into shadow, revealing Ludwig wearing full dark plate armor. With gold lining and a cape made of shadow. His eyes glow a radiant light, and he will raise a fist to the air as golden hollow thoughts fall down onto him. Prepare yourselves for the last fight, some of you, of your lives. And please do not fret, for tonight you fight with me, Fate's shadow at your side. Have hope in me and in yourselves. A esperança é a última que morre. Hope will always be the last one to die. Ragnar, you mold your fate with your hands. And for that, I respect you. As he walks towards the portal, he will weave his hand around, and from the shadow, a shield and a sword will fly into his hands. The sword is the same as before, but the shield looks different and has the claws of a dragon grabbing at its side. Finally, as he reaches the portal, the portal's light, Sombra will appear from a nearby shadow. Spats of golden paint are all across this shadow dragon body. It looks more spiritual in nature, and for those that have experienced it before, it almost leaves little motes of spirit shrouds as it flies through the air around him, kind of like Kindred and the wolf from League of Legends. So that's kind of the wolf figure. The porcelain mask wearing dragon will then coil around Ludwig as he enters the portal, giving Firmgul a wink before he does. You can't escape your shadow, fiend. I think I'll be back to make sure you're very aware of this.
Okay, and Sombra, medium or large?
It's a spirit shroud. It's just flavor for my spirit shroud.
Okay, got it.
That's all.
Hands.
Hands, yes. Shield and my pact weapon.
Little.
Well, little is invisible, but for the shield he has carried since the beginning, now floating before him, and the 9 chickens pecking around his feet, those with eyes to see past the effect of his cloak would note several changes. The javelin, the only thing that he would have been carrying, has been replaced with an odd, curved length of bone, sporting a notch at the business end and an amethyst stone glinting at the base. He also has a wicked bone battle axe and an odd quiver slung across his back. A pair of tattoos would also be visible, one of an odd greenish fog and the other the draconic word for nope. This and the usual complement of potions and scrolls at his belt. A chicken vanishes, there are some hasty crunching noises, and 8 alarmed chickens now cluck to themselves. He smiles grimly at everyone and gives a deep bow over the birds, saying, "I'm indebted to those who take arms against the god of my father today, and grateful to you, Ragnall Witchbane, for the dragon's presence on the field. It did not have to be here. He did not live up to his expectations nor mine, so let us make this dragon suffer." And he will hop through the portal.
Okay.
And he has the odd curved length of bone in his hands.
Ragnall.
What did Little roll for his initiative?
18, same as you.
Then which
Oh,
of us
so-
goes first? Yeah, shouldn't I go
probably
first?
you. You should go first.
Okay. Then in that case, I'll
Yeah.
put you at.
Right, we'll just-
I'll put him at 17. That shouldn't interfere with anything. There we go.
Ragnell steps up. There are several obvious differences. The first being that he is wearing a long, kind of white on white patterned cloak, kind of going all the way down to his feet. 3 copies of him kind of seem to stand nearby. His face is covered in these kind of strange, swirling Ouroboros tattoos that kind of seem to peel off into shadow, almost seeming to kind of flicker and move as you watch them. Around his head orbits an ellipsoid of marbled green and lavender, and behind him there appears to be a floating, it looks like it's a shield, but the back of it is completely engulfed in flame, making it look as though an eclipse sits behind him. Around run 8 masked, it looks like children, each of them wearing a cloak, one with a black cloak with a red dagger, one with a red cloak with a black dagger, each masked. They appear to be playing jump rope, jumping up and down, although not making too much noise. Again, each completely masked, one with a cracked porcelain white mask, one with a clean porcelain white mask. 2, red daggers, I guess they would be black daggers, are on Ragnell's white coat. That's the only color other than the white. Well then, I do appreciate at least that some people have found that my methods are not unfair. To little one among the reeds and scarred one behind the prey, I do not wish to take, only to kill and hunt. Now, all of you, those who are left, he goes and picks out a little shot of whiskey from the jug. Cheers. And he will wait, I guess, until everyone either does or does not meet the cheers, but he will leave out 5 before he steps through. And to the rest of you, have confidence and have faith.
I'm sorry, Hands.
God damn it.
Hey, it's just like the bear. Yeah, go ahead.
We're all going to do this. Cheers to forgetting what's in our hands. He has his long white bow. A long bow.
Okay. Samoza.
Samosa is notably more attractive than previously seen and is dressed in layers. He has his signature tattered robes underneath his rock crew jacket that he has strapped on. Over top both is a very grimy cape that appears to have been gathered from a trash heap and tied at the neck. His spellcasting focus, a black stone necklace, peeks out from his neckline as he pulls a rock and ties a second black stone to the necklace. Beneath them are 2 tattoos. One is a twisting spiral that encircles his neck, and the second is a barely legible bit of draconic rune. In his hand, he holds not his usual staff, upon which sits a decrepit hand, but a different one altogether. This is an ebony staff, topped with an obsidian raven seated on an amethyst skull. His offhand is empty. A small rock orbits his head. As Sumosa steps forward, he states, "Well, in an effort to be fair to everyone else, Little and I will be breaking our soul bond before both gods and witnesses prior to entering this room. We wish to extend that as an offer of good faith and sportsmanship to all. Whoever advances, regardless of ethereal ties." And he will pull out a spell scroll and unroll it and cast Remove Curse on himself and Little to break the soulbind.
Little starts cheering.
Sumosa will then pull a second scroll and say to Racknell with drink in hand, "Cheers. You are quite fair, just exceptionally scary, so don't get any ideas." And he will cast a spell from that scroll, after which he becomes enveloped in a cyclone and steps through the portal.
Merrick.
Merrick, whereas before his armor, just played, he didn't really wear his helmet. Now he'll have a proper adorned helmet, but on the inside you see like he's wearing something else underneath it on his eyes. His warhammer is on his hip, and instead he has what appears to be a longsword on his person. It's still in its scabbard. Shield, fancy looking feetwear and handwear, and as and that he has 3 copies somewhat of himself, but not exactly. While they wear the armor that Marek is wearing, instead of the visage of Dante that he himself has, you see a dragonborn with red scales, a drow with silver hair, and a tabaxi with dark fur in place, wearing that armor, circling around however way mirror image works with that. And he has some potions and scrolls on his belt. And he will take the shot of whiskey that Ragnar put in, prepare to drink it, but then think it over. It's like, he'll put it back down. It's like, I'll save that for when I come back. And then steps through the portal.
Okay,
one thing
excellent,
I forgot
everyone.
to mention. One thing really quick that I forgot to mention, because it's very important, and I did it in my prep. Ragnar would have thrown up some dust, pulled up his hood, and then everyone would have disappeared.
Yeah.
Everyone in the party?
I don't believe that I can.
We'll stick with it just being on Racknell and companions.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. I also forgot 2 quick things. There's an Amethyst of Enchantment on my longsword and a Nugget of Defense on my shield.
And I guess since everybody's confessing, I forgot one thing too.
It's not even Sunday.
As Sumosa steps through, being surrounded by Cyclone, his wings or his bony wings also split forward as he pops into his form of Dread, and he gets much more skeletal looking.
Okay, got it. As you all step into the portal, you feel the now familiar sensation of the shadowed hands grabbing a hold of you, pulling you towards destination. You feel the constant shifting of many hands all over your body, some clawed, some very firm, some rough and seemingly acting with hatred. After a couple of moments, you see a soft light appear beneath your feet as you begin to descend down into this battlefield. The smell hits you first thing. It is absolutely putrid. The smell of waste, garbage, blood, vomit, sewage is pretty much overwhelming. As you all descend down into your positions, I'll point everyone out. So this is the little one among the reeds in the corner here. This is Merrick in this corner.
Oh, okay.
Samoza. Ludwig.
Ah, come on.
And Racknell there with some ads. However, Racknell and I believe the ads are invisible. Little one is invisible.
Is that pile of rings next to me my construct, just to be clear?
I will grab a construct for you.
I have a construct.
Where's the dog? Show them the dog. I'm kidding.
She's napping.
Let her nap.
We're gonna make it
Her spirit will bless you.
As you become accustomed, at least as accustomed as you possibly can, to the horrific stench in this place, your feet hit the ground. Expecting to be fighting a dragon and having that quickly changed around with the gambler's pact being invoked, you now wait with a bit of hesitation for your enemy to appear. And up out of this gate in the center, you see some bubbling liquid emerge, overflowing from this sewer grate. And it just continues to swell outward and upward as it begins to solidify and takes shape into a huge mass of disgusting slime. And as it emerges up out of the ground, you hear a voice in all of your heads. Oh, I am so very hungry. I will dine on all of you today. I thank you for this opportunity to feed. The last time I ate was turtle soup in your round one, I believe.
Holy shit, man.
Bring it back.
And as that voice fades, we will begin our initiative now. As we start off with Ludwig.
Very cool. First things first, Ludwig will close his eyes. He will hold onto his holy Kairos, his cloth Kairos symbol. Kairos, as one of your watchful eyes, I ask you to guide me. And he will open his eyes. And as Divine Sense is about to stop, I get to know if this creature is a fiend, a celestial, or an undead. Just in case this is all an illusion Firmgoal, the Great Deceiver, has put on us. Because it isn't behind any cover, it's within 60 feet of me. And yeah, is it a fiend, celestial, or undead? Do I need to roll anything to try and look through an illusion Firmgoal would create? But Divine Sense lets me try it.
Okay, give me an intelligence or arcana check, please, or investigation.
Can it be anything else?
Nope.
No. Okay. Oh, let's go!
Okay, natural 20 minus 2. As you reach out...
that's not true. I'm very smart and capable, okay?
It's true. It's true. As you reach out with your supernatural senses, they're almost overwhelmed by an ancient, rotting putridness. This is the source of everything foul within the abyss, and this is most certainly a fiend.
Okay. No funky illusions going here that I can take into consideration. Nothing along those lines. At least that I can perceive.
Certainly none that you can detect.
Cool. How far away is it from me right now?
25 feet.
25 feet. Amazing.
I'll keep you back, actually.
Okay. So 30, right?
No, 25 with you back.
Perfect. I will. Well, I'll Eldritch Blast it 3 times. Let's see how strong this thing is. Oh, by the way, that wasn't my action, right? Just to see what it is. That wasn't my action, right?
Well, I thought your divine sense was already active from.
Yup, it was.
Okay.
Perfect.
It doesn't have a time limit on that. It's
Not
says,
up for 10 minutes?
No, it's
no,
not.
it's until the end of my next turn. So
You
it's
have to
until
use
the end
it
of
as an
this turn.
action.
It's used. I used it on my prepare IA. It lasts for 2 turns, kinda.
Well, no, it says until the end. Okay, until the end of your next turn. So until the end of this turn, then, since you used it at the end of the IA.
So I'll just say technically that would have been your action, but we'll carry it over and you can act. I mean, it's adds some flavor. So I mean, Todd's right. It should be your action, but I'm just gonna let it go because it gave some narrative stuff away. So we'll just say it's a holdover from the prepare.
No, Dave. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Like,
well, no, the issue isn't what you're saying. The issue is the time differential
it's
between
the information I got. Okay. No, I'm fine with using my action for that.
Okay.
I'm honestly fine. I'll scream out. Okay. So the spider definitely wasn't an angel, and this thing definitely isn't as well. Okay. And I will move to my left. What's the person to Ludwig's left, by the way?
Over here?
Yep.
That is Samoza.
Perfect. So that was my action. I'll move towards Samosa. I will move. Just move me 3 squares. It's fine. All right. So no Eldritch Blasts for me. Shame. That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm done.
Okay, with that, at the end of your turn, the creature is going to use a legendary action. You hear a lot of squelching constantly from within this creature's body. It just seems to be undulating all the time with slime reaching out on the ground. You see eyeballs, various body parts coming out of it, objects, and then it's all retracted into itself. One of these lashes out quickly, and we'll use the targeting die here. I'm going to do a D6 for you all. 6s will re-roll currently. So 5. This would be going after Samoza.
Is there any way to tell whether it gets a multi-attack or anything like that? Or is that meta information?
Well, this is just a legendary action. So they're usually pretty limited.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. It fires out a glob of disgusting slime for a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And you don't have anything like mirror image or anything up?
I do have your image up, yes.
Okay, then you go ahead and roll a d20 first.
Okay.
So I think we're looking for a 6 or higher.
Also, do you have any kind of defense against ranged attacks? Because this would be a ranged attack,
Yeah,
right?
I do also, if it's a ranged martial attack.
It is a ranged weapon attack.
Sorry. Ranged weapon attack. Yeah, so that would be a disadvantage.
At disadvantage, okay.
Yes.
So in that case, if you want to just figure out your AC for your mirror images, because so far one of them is being hit. Okay, 32. So
Oh my god.
one of your images melts away as this acidic appendage strikes it.
Yeah. Gross.
Okay, that's the end of the legendary action. We're now at initiative count 20. And the creature is going to use a lair action.
Dave, before your lair action, can you look at the creature's senses, please?
At the creature's senses? Oh, yeah, no, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Thank you very much for that reminder. Yeah, So despite your mirror images, this creature seems to be locked onto you.
Okay.
So that means that 28 would have been coming to you.
Okay, so I'll give myself back that lost mirror image, and yes, 28 will hit.
Okay. In that case, I'll roll the damage. This is 23 acid damage.
Okay.
As you feel that limb or appendage grab onto your body, you hear the hiss of acid, and when it pulls it back, you feel yourself kind of being pulled forward. You easily pull yourself out of it, but if you weren't in control of your own body, you fear you might be pulled inside the body of this creature.
That's yucky.
Okay.
Concentration check.
Yep. Go ahead and roll that con save. And I have it at advantage. It looks like the first one passed, though.
Yeah, first roll passed. All good.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Passes regardless.
All right, lair action. This lair action is anywhere that the creature can see. So I'm going to roll a targeting die, re-rolling 6s. Merrick, underneath your feet, if you're allowing this to continue, are you allowing this to come to you, this lair action?
Yeah.
Underneath your feet, slime begins to bubble up between the stones that you're standing on. And I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I just remembered I have something else active from an ally that you would have to roll a wisdom save against to hit me or to target me in the first place.
Okay, and that applies to anyone. So I need to do a wisdom save?
Yes, monster has to do a wisdom save.
Okay, it does have a specific wisdom saving throw. Here we go. 14?
That will not meet.
Okay, so
Sweet.
then it cannot attack you.
Yes.
So you
That's
get your hit
correct.
points back.
There's going to be a lot going on in this game, I can already tell.
There always is. These creatures are, we're going to have to be patient here, guys. So number 4, this legendary action we're going back to is now coming towards Rachno.
Fine by me. It'll be a disadvantage because I'm invisible.
It can see you, but it is a
It does
disadvantage.
not matter.
Yep.
Yeah, does not matter.
High five.
Bring it on.
Okay, so here we go. Disadvantage. Roll. 22 at disadvantage.
Ragnall just kind of leans back and dodges out of the way.
Okay, well done. So now I need that dexterity saving throw from Merrick.
And this is not considered a spell or harmful effect?
It's not a spell.
Sounds like a harmful effect.
Is it harmful? How do you define harmful? Doing damage?
Rude.
I would leave that
Harmful.
up to the DM. I mean, words hurt. That could be considered harmful.
Why are we considering it harmful effect? What?
Yeah, what ability is it that
Shield
you...
Master. I can, if I'm not incapacitated, I can add my shield's AC bonus to any dex saving throw I make against the spell or other harmful effects that target only me.
Yeah.
Okay,
should
I
help.
would say, like, your shield would not be able to help you with this.
Not targeting you.
It's bubbling up from the ground. So, yeah, just need a dex saving throw.
It's not targeting me yet.
I would
was
actually
targeted.
I would actually argue that it is targeting only Dante.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, no, it-
Fireballs. Yeah. You say
It's,
not harmful
but it's not
effect, but it is
targeting
only
in that
targeting.
it's not an attack roll, right? The official target usage.
But an attack roll wouldn't have a dex save regardless.
Right, which is why I'm saying it doesn't apply.
Then what would it apply to?
Right.
Yeah, the ability says you can add your shield's AC bonus to any dex saving throw you make against a spell or other harmful thing that targets only you. If that was speaking only to attacks, then that would be nothing because you don't make dex saves on attack rolls to hit.
Yep, no, for sure. If it was an AoE that was only affecting you from a spell, I would also see it working, but I just can't logically see any way that a shield would help you with what's about to happen.
I can aim down to block.
Because the lair action, this is targeting the environment. Just so happens that Merrick is the person in the environment where it is being targeted.
Yeah, I'm targeting a square area of ground that it can see within the lair. So it's not actually targeting you. Yeah, that's a good point. But even if it wasn't, like I would be fine with it being used any time where it makes any sense at all. But you would have to be standing on your shield for this to be helpful.
It worked for Legolas.
And from Link from Zelda as well.
Yeah, but regardless, as Dorian pointed out, it is targeting an area on the ground.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So dexterity saving throw coming up, and I'll use bless on that. Motherfucker. That's still the beginning. I'll take that. I'll roll the d4 just in case. Yep, that's my rolls. So 10 total.
All right, underneath your feet, Merrick, an extremely slippery bit of slime appears, and you lose your footing falling prone. And I also need to roll a d8 to determine the direction that you slide. And the way we'll do this is from you. This will be number 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you kind of slide into the corner here. You don't move much.
Okay.
Moving on, it is now Rachnel's turn.
Okay. Rachnel will look at this thing. Was this what you really thought we would have trouble with? A swift defeat to my enemies, and may the foes of my lord fall. He will activate that, and with some sharpshooter, get started firing off an attack action against this creature.
Okay.
Okay, 3 attacks. These will all be with the +3 arrows. They will all be at super advantage in all sharpshooter. And the oath bow has been active, so either these are all with, I believe, +6. So either a 20 or sorry, a 26, or I'll roll one more to see if I crit.
With the sharpshooter, is it a penalty?
No, sorry, it's 21. It's 21 because there's a -5. Yeah, so 21 to hit on the first one.
Okay.
And I do have bless active, so I can roll that if we need to.
21 hits.
Okay, do you want me to roll these one at a time, or do you want me to roll all the damage?
Just do them one at a time, yeah.
Okay, first one is going to be 14 plus 10 plus 5 plus 9. So.
Okay, so just to go through it once so everyone's aware, the 3d6 is the oath bow damage, base oath bow?
Yes.
Okay.
That is from the oath bow.
And plus 1d8?
And there was a d8 in there, yes. So from the actual bow itself. So
from the bow
itself. It's +3 bow, firing +3 arrows that have a oil of sharpness applied. So 14 in sharpshooter. So let me just calc that out real quick. 14 plus 9 plus 5 from my dexterity plus 10. So the first damage will be 26 points of magical piercing damage. Or sorry, 38 points of magical piercing damage.
38 of magical piercing?
Yep.
Okay.
Next shot. Would it be easier if I just rolled 3d20? Just like kind of not bothering to use, because Roll20 doesn't really have a good way, or sorry, no, D&D Beyond doesn't have a good way for me to just roll triple advantage.
Well, we don't use it, right? It's just advantage.
Well, it's advantage, and then I can re-roll one dice. So
I see.
I would just always re-roll the lowest dice unless it's a 20, which I would keep. So
let's
I'm just trying to speed things along.
No, I appreciate that, but let's just let's just go with it. So the second attack roll was a 1 and a 12. So what's the total on that one?
That wasn't the second attack roll. That was me re-rolling the lowest dice to see if I would get elven accuracy.
Okay,
So,
go ahead with your second attack.
that was my first attack.
Yep.
Again, all these are at sharpshooter. So second attack.
Or if you want to do 3d20, we can do 3d20. We'll just treat the
Yeah.
first two as the first two rolls.
Okay. Good lord. That's going to be at least +6, so that will be, I guess +1 to get to 19, and then I'll do, because I'm just minusing 1 from the arrows. So it's just going to end up being a +1, and then I'll add the D4.
Okay, 19 hits.
Okay. 14. Actually, that's the same exact roll. So another 38 points of piercing damage,
Okay,
and that should hit too.
and this is the hasted.
No, that's my third attack. I'm a level 12 fighter.
Okay, right on.
Mhm.
So the first two rolls were 10s.
The first two rolls were 10s and 12. I mean, that's just the D20 plus a lot. I mean, I've been hitting it with an 8, so I assume a 10 and a 12 hits. It should be plus 13 and then a D4. So as long as it has less than 23 AC, then it should hit. And you said a 19 hits, so I'm not bothering.
Okay, we're good there.
Okay, so a 16, so that makes it another 40 points of damage for my third attack.
Got it.
Okay, hasted action, attack it again. Also sharpshooter, also doing the same thing with the arrows. Damn, I am not getting lucky on these. No 20 yet. Hit.
Yep.
You thought Ragnar was just full of smoke. This thing's gonna go down easy peasy. All right, that's going to be 33 more points of damage.
33.
How high up is the room?
100 feet.
Okay. He's going to, in that case, he's going to move up 30 feet in the air and kind of stop where he's at, and then he's going to command his minions to attack.
Okay. All right, 30 feet up. And now your minions are going right after you.
The first one will move in and make one strike with its sword.
Okay, how much movement does it have?
The one with the normal mask has 50 feet of movement.
Okay.
It should have a plus 10 to hit.
All right.
And it will be at advantage because it's invisible. Okay, jeez, crow. So that's a 17, and then I'll add bless. All right, 21.
Yep, that hits.
Yep. 21 hits. Is it resistant to force damage?
To force?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem
It's
like
resistant
it.
to force. Okay. So that will take 12 points of slashing and slashing and force damage. To force, it has a plus 9 to its damage.
It has a plus 9 to its damage.
It does.
Okay. So 3, 9. So 12 regular damage, or the plus 9 is force?
Plus, it's slashing.
Okay, so 12.
Yep. It will then use its bonus action to teleport back to where it was.
Okay.
And then the other one will move up and take 2 attacks. One regular, one hasted.
Okay, go for it.
That should hit. That's 27. I don't think I need to roll bless. So
Was that a cumulative roll or with addition to the?
No,
Second
it was
plus.
at advantage, so it's 17 plus stuff. So
at
it
advantage because invisible. They're both non-invisible now. Good lord, I'm on like crap. Take another 11 points of damage. It'll make its second attack, not at advantage. Sorry, y'all. This does take a while.
Okay, 11 damage on that one.
Yep. That will only be a 14. I will roll bless to see if that hits. That is an 18. Does 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I like to see. The bare minimum with 2 dice being rolled. Jeez, I'm chrome. Okay. That'll be another 16 points of damage.
Okay.
They'll then use its bonus action to teleport back to where it was. And that will be the end of their turns.
So the first one only did 1 attack, right?
It only did 1 attack. The second one did 1 attack and 1 hasted attack.
Got
then
it.
both of them used their bonus actions to teleport back to where they were.
Okay. And those two are no longer invisible?
They're no longer invisible.
But everybody sees a mirror image on them.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Again, like I mentioned before, there are just tons of tiny little mirror images kind of flitting around.
Okay, and that's it for all things Rachno?
That's the Recnell Power Hour.
Jeez. Okay, at the end of Rachnel's turn, the creature's going to make another legendary action. Rerolling 6s. This one's coming to Samoza, so I need to do a wisdom save. Natural 20, so I assume I get through it. So this attack would be coming at Samoza.
Yes.
Straight roll for
Would
25
be
to
a
hit.
disadvantage because of my spell that I have up. Is it is a ranged weapon attack.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So first roll is 25. Second roll for the disadvantage. 31.
Okay, so 25 hits. It got past Sanctuary. It hit with disadvantage. I will take that hit.
Okay. 19 acid damage. Ends the second legendary action for the creature.
Constitution save.
I'm blowing a lot of really nice rolls on these. I really hope I don't burn out. But I think a nat 20 is a pass on that.
Next up is the creature's turn. You hear a loud belching sound from within, a similar like squelching noise from when it was shooting out these acidic whips. This one sounds much deeper and more guttural, as if it's like something big is coming. You hear it going like and this one's gonna be
The voice acting. Come on.
Oh no, I did. Oh no, I started something.
everyone
Just kidding. Okay. For that one's coming towards Rachno.
Recnell will take it.
Take it? Okay. In that case, I need a dexterity saving throw as a massive amount of slime is hurled in your direction.
Okay. And I will add less. 22.
22. You swerve out of the way as this stuff strikes the wall behind you, and everything on the stone just starts to begin to smoke. In fact, some of the stone itself seems to be melting away at the supernatural effect of this corrosive acid. However, you take no damage from it as it misses you.
Oops, sorry.
Gonna try to recharge it now just to see if it does. It does not recharge.
Keep waiting for it to fall in the water.
That makes it Little's turn.
All right. Little will kick things off by saying, Samoza, I apologize. I thought sharing headspace with you was the most disgusting thing I would do in life. I was wrong. And Little will reach into the quiver at his back and load in a javelin, it's narrow, into the atlatl, which is a longbow reef-skinned. And he is going to fire a pair of shots at Jub. I have sent Dorium details on the arrows being fired, but this should be with advantage. And I'm using the sharpshooter thing, which is being canceled out by the arrows being used. That is a 28 to hit.
Does hit.
All right, so he is going to take 15 damage in addition to what I roll. Great, so he takes a grand total of 28 damage. And for my next attack, it'll do the exact
You said,
same
sorry, did
thing.
you say 15 in advance? So 26?
Oh, no, 26, you're right. I majored in writing, not math. Okay, so the second attack was a 21. Both of these should have bless going, by the way, but it hasn't seemed to matter. And let me roll damage for that. This plus 15.
24 damage, magical piercing. Got it.
For his bonus action, Little will Little will scoot his hiney in, like not as a bonus action, but just as his own movement. Before he takes his bonus action, he'll just scoot into the corner. So he has a wall.
Yeah,
both sides.
You're there.
Okay, and he will command the construct to move within 30 feet of Jub McGooface and ask him for a dexterity saving throw as the construct, impersonating a dragon, breathes a bolt of fire at Sticky.
Okay, so you only have to move to here. Okay, he does have a specific dex saving throw. So roll that.
Oh, he's a
14.
That will succeed. So he would take half of the associated fire damage plus whatever resistances he might have. So yeah, half of 17.
So that would cut it to 8. It does seem like it's not doing as much damage as you expect, so it is cut once again.
And with that, Little will pass the turn.
All right, at the end of Little's turn, it is going to eject another bout of slime, the smaller one. Rerolling 6s. This one is coming towards Little, actually.
Little will take it.
Okay. So it's still at disadvantage because you are invisible. However, it's still a 27.
Yeah, that will hit.
18 acid damage.
Right. Ow.
That's the creature's first legendary at the end of Little. So we pass to Samoza.
Concentration save first.
No problem. Samoza.
At Little yelling out about my disgusting mind, Samosa will yell above the roar of the cyclone, "What?" And then stretch out his hands. Is he within 120 feet of the Jub?
Yes.
Okay. He'll stretch out his hand and begin to cast a spell. If anybody wants to counterspell me, now's the time.
Is anyone counterspelling this?
I believe we have an order for that.
We do.
Already.
Oh.
Just one sec, though. I'm going to message something to the refs. Just one sec. Actually, everybody check your chat for a sec here, because there's a message coming through to one of you from me. Got it. So, opportunity's been given for a counter. No counter's been taken, so if you want to go ahead and announce the spell.
Hang on. We had a command given to give a counterspell earlier.
No, it's all good.
Nope. Okay.
All right. Samosa stretches out his hand and fires Elder's Blast at the gross Jub monster.
Go for it.
And that will be a total of 3 blasts. First one is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Rolling damage. That is nice. 11 force. It is pushed back 10 feet. And as I am in my form of dread, I'm going to proc it to make a wisdom saving throw. I don't imagine it's going to be something that's too afraid of anything, but might as well throw it out.
I'll roll the dice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not going to fail that.
It does not seem frightened by you.
All right.
It's seen a thing or two.
Sumoso will throw out a second one.
Yep.
It is a thing or two. It's definitely a bunch of things all together.
I believe a 12 probably misses.
It does. It just gets absorbed into the body and no apparent damage.
Right. And the third Eldritch Blast Beam. And that is another 12 also misses.
Yep, this one goes wide, hitting the wall behind it.
Samosa sticks out his hand and checks out some Eldritch Horror nastiness and misses with a couple, and then kind of does the checking a gun to see if it's loaded, at his hand before settling back down. So I hit one of them, and we'll end his turn there.
Okay.
Sorry. I do have a bonus action left. Is it too late to take that? Okay.
No.
Bonus action. He will re-up Form of Dread.
Re-up Form of Dread. All right.
And roll my temp HP here.
Okay, at the end of your turn, the creature is going to use its third and final legendary action. Rerolling 6s. Ludwig.
Yeah, I have 3 mirror images, right? But okay.
Not effective with this creature's attacks.
Oh, really? What is this attack?
It's the acid one it's been doing, but it seems to be able to perceive you even though...
Ah, shame. All right. So it's still a ranged weapon attack, right?
It is.
Cool. Go ahead.
Natural 1. It misses.
Oh. No shot.
Yeah. Acid splatters on the ground, falling short. That ends its legendary actions. That brings us to Merrick at the end of round 1.
Dude, I love this game. My heart is racing so fast. I love this is.
I'll take half my movement speed to stand up,
Okay.
and I will. Reading the item, it doesn't say if it's an action or anything, so my winged boots, I guess, just kick in, and I'll just levitate 5 feet off the ground, and I'll move my remaining movement speed of 20 just towards the creature.
Okay. So you have a base move of 40 then?
Yeah, I used a long strider. Since I can't reach him from any here, I'll have to use my dash action, and I will move 40 feet closer, but standing, making sure I'm still on that ground bridge thing that's in the middle.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35?
Yeah, good enough.
Or
Yeah.
40.
Yeah, good enough right there. Yeah, that's fine. As long as I'm still standing on above
so
solid ground.
10 feet from the creature.
Okay. That's my action movements. That's it for me.
Okay, that ends round 1, I believe, here, folks. At the top for Ludwig.
Perfect. Here we go. How far away is the creature from me at this present moment? Yeah.
Like 40 feet.
40 feet. Let me think this through. Lower right corner of the map. How far away is that from me? And there's a yellow ring there. Is that one of Racnol's creatures?
The yellow ring is Racnol's invisible condition marker. So Racnol is actually standing elevated in the corner, but invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How far away is that spot from me right now?
60 feet.
60 feet. Oh, perfect. Well, if I want to be, I'm not sure if it's there, of course. I just saw some arrows. But can I teleport right in front of that space, or is that like 65 feet? With my blessing of the Raven Queen.
It's 60.
The blessing of the Raven Queen is
to the
it's
corner.
only 30.
The ring
Yeah,
is
perfect.
outside the boundary, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so first things first, I will walk 20 feet to my right. So that's 4 squares, right?
Yep.
Perfect. And then now I will... you see that neon yellow kind of figure?
Yep.
Kind of thing? I want to... Oh man, this is so hard. I want to be right in front of the deep green figure. That's what 40. That's what 30 feet away from me. Hopefully. Sorry,
That is
I
like
know.
a spiritual weapon, by the way. That's not like a person.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
25 feet will get you in front of it.
Perfect. So I want to be exactly where that figure is then, because it's a weapon. And I will use my Blessing of the Raven Queen as Ludwig runs. He will slide across the ground, and a shadow will envelop him like a maw of a dragon and spat him out right there. He'll get right there and he'll say, "All right, everyone, you know your positions. Simosa, let's keep shoving this thing into Merrick's face. Merrick, if you need to tap out, just say. The rest of us, we are ranged fighters. We got this." Rekno actually had a great point. And I'll throw 3 Eldritch Blasts to this creature. Would you like me to just roll 3d20 and
Sure.
add? Sure, let's get it. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, those are some great rolls. So 14 plus 9, that hits. 7 plus 9 is a 16. I will roll my bless to that. And the 2 misses. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Cool. So that's 2 Eldritch Blasts, and I will push it 20 feet in a straight line from me. So that's closer to Merrick.
Okay.
And it will take 2 rolls of this. Great. So that's 13. And the other one? Very nice. That's 11. So
24
not
force?
that much. 24 force, and it's right there. And a bunch of shadows cling to my body. And that's it. That's my
I'm
turn.
moving it back 20 feet.
Yeah, in a straight line from me. It's it's in someone else's direction. But like, I feel like people can escape from it if we're supposed to shove. That's my turn. I spoke, I teleported, I ran. Yeah, I'm happy. That's my turn.
Okay, good stuff. It is
Thank you.
Racknell's turn.
Okay. Second verse, same as the first. Racknell is going to start pulling out some arrows and start firing at the creature. Real quick,
Hold
who do I
up.
message?
Lair action.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
thanks very much. Okay. Thank you, Todd.
Come on, Todd. What the hell, man?
You're welcome, guys.
He hates everybody equally.
It's fucking
All right.
weird. There's something up for me.
Yeah, Merrick again.
Is it the same thing that I can tell? Or is it metagaming?
This one is slightly different. So I put a white gem inside this one. So white gem is slippery. This is a black gem. There's another area of slime appears on the ground that you can all see, but since Merrick is in the air, he's unaffected by it. Racknell.
Okay. Racknell's going to pull out some arrows and start shooting. All of these will be sharpshooter shots, since I don't want to call them. Just regular action attack with the bow.
Okay, just regular shots.
Yep, regular shots right now. Okay, so that would be way more than enough. So I'll just roll damage.
14's the lowest.
13 plus 21, so that will be 34 points of damage.
Got it.
Okay, second attack. Come on, nat 20. Where are you? All right. All right, that'll be another 36 points of damage.
It's saving the nat 20s for when it's PvP.
I think I just used up all my luck on that 7.
And third attack.
And that will be 38.
Okay.
All
38
right.
damage.
He will move up 30 more feet in the air till he's 60 feet up, and then just use his hasted action to make another attack.
Okay. So you're now at 60 feet.
That would be 11 plus. It's still in the 20s. It's 11 plus.
At least
It's more than 10. So
Yeah, you're good.
35. So it went 34, 36, 38, and 35.
Okay, just give me a sec here.
Both bows are fun, y'all. Should give them a
Actually,
try.
sure, Ragnar could have just killed this thing on his own.
I definitely could have.
What? That's not true.
I agree to disagree on this. This is one of the reasons I was okay with fighting the dragon and the lich and this thing at the same time. But anyway,
That was 35 on your last attack, right?
35 damage. Yeah.
Okay, we're good to start your minions.
Okay. How far away is it from my minion to the creature?
Your furthest minion.
It is not treated as an enemy to me, so a spirit shroud doesn't affect it. Okay, just to be sure.
Yep, 35 from your furthest one, 30 from your closer one.
Cool. Closest one will back up a few steps and then just leap at this thing full force, blade in hand, and just slicing down at it. It has, I believe, more than enough jumping speed. I did the calculations beforehand for it, so we don't actually have to math this out. It has a jump. It has a long jump if I do running back. So if I take like one step back, 5 feet back, and then run 10 feet toward it, it can jump 40 feet horizontally.
Okay.
That'll only be a 15, but let's see if Bless can bail me out of it. 18, I think it can.
It does.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. So that will be another 15 points of slashing and force damage, and then it will use its bonus action to teleport over onto the bridge out of danger.
15 total.
12 magical slashing and 3 points of force damage.
Okay.
Yep. It will then teleport over onto the bridge. The second one will do the same thing, but since it has a hasted action, it will do it twice. 2 attacks.
Teleporting like to here.
Yep. Just go over there.
Okay, second one.
And these are all magic. These are all magical attacks, by the way. I don't know if that matters at this point, but these are all very magical attacks.
Yep.
So, okay, 19. So that hits. Love to see it. 19 more points of damage. That also hits. And 15 more points of damage.
15 more? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, got it. And that's it?
Well, the other one's teleporting over next to its buddy there. Its twin. It's going to use its bonus action to teleport over next to its friend.
It's now the creature's turn. Gets the legendaries back. This is round 2. I already tried to do the recharge. Failed. The creature begins casting.
Do we know what it's targeting, or is that undercut check?
You don't know what it's targeting, but one of the eyeballs looks out and does look to be targeting Ludwig.
Cool. I'll take it.
All right. First one towards you, Ludwig. You hear the familiar gurgling from the acid-like appendage that's coming out towards you.
Okay.
Natural 20 for a critical hit.
Oh no. I take that. I do have resistance to it though.
Okay. So base damage is 24, and then we're adding this for 23 for 47 acid damage.
Which will go back to 23.
Yeah.
Perfect. I take my damage.
second appendage, little. Okay, attack is at disadvantage. 20 to hit. Okay, that one misses. Little. Third appendage. This one is coming towards Samoza. Need to do.
And that's acid damage, right, DM?
That was acid damage, yes.
Okay.
Samoza's Sanctuary still up or no?
It is not because I cast a spell in my turn.
Got it.
Go ahead and hit me. I'll take that.
Straight roll. 21.
It is a disadvantage roll because of my wind.
Oh,
Roll
right.
cyclone that I'm in.
Okay, so 21 currently and then higher. So 21 to hit.
Okay. Yep. 21. Yeah, I'll take that.
For 20 acid damage.
Sounds good.
We need a concentration from Ludwig
Yep.
and
Yeah, yeah.
Samoza.
That's
I
right.
forgot. I'm sorry.
I'll let Ludwig roll first.
Oh, I need to roll. Well, I get it because I have less. So whatever I roll, I'm fine. I'm still concentrating.
Okay, you're still good.
Okay, then I'll roll my concentration next. That is a 18.
Fine.
Nice. Oh, man.
Okay, and then the creature moved a little bit to my right, to your left there. That ends its turn.
There was a message just sent to me that Ludwig has adamantine armor and should not take crits.
Oh, I do. That is true.
Hmm.
But we are. Yeah, that's true. That's
Okay,
true.
then it would just be the roll damage.
Which is 23 divided. So I only took 13.
Okay.
Thank you,
You took
Samosa.
11.
Yeah, 11. Sorry.
All right, Little, your turn.
Sorry, everyone. It's too much. We've reached a point where it's too much. Okay.
Okay, so Little, again, don't fix what ain't broke. He is going to fire a pair of javelins, meaning +2 arrows. Spoilers. At Chuckles, and enjoy a. So we're going to subtract 5 from this roll.
What's the -5 for?
Sharpshooter.
Okay.
And I get to add bless to that to bring it up to 19.
But -5, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So 14
So
misses?
14 misses.
Yeah, bless.
All right.
You just used
I
it.
just used it. Yeah, it didn't work. All right, I will shoot again. Okay, so a 23 dropping to 18, applying bless.
It hits.
Oh, okay. So, this plus 10. Ah! Grand total of 27 damage. And, Jub Jub is 5 feet away from the edge of the pool closest to me, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And by the way, and I should have said this probably at the end of Ragnall's last turn, but the creature is starting to come apart at the seams, as it were. It's quite bloodied and is losing structural coherence.
All right. And Little will give out a sharp whistle, and for his bonus action, will command the construct to move base to base, moving along the edge of the pool, to fetch a bite to Jub Jub. If you don't mind, I will just roll Thorn Whip as the attack roll, because it's the same modifier that the construct would use.
Okay, so when your construct starts the turn, it is starting within 10 feet of this creature.
Oh.
And this is a foul creature. So I need a Constitution saving throw.
This plus 6. Ah. Hey. All right.
Construct is
23.
able to keep that horrible smell out of its sensors.
All right. Can it move 40 feet to be on the base to base with Chuckles without dipping into the water?
Yeah. This is just ankle deep water. It has no negative mechanical effect.
Lovely.
15, 20,
I was all excited. I have a swim speed.
25.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you for crushing that dream. Oh.
It's all right.
It
can pretend to swim.
Okay. Oh, that is a 12. That will miss, and that will be the end of our collective turn.
Okay. Legendary action. Actually, this time it's going to do something a little different. With its corrupting touch.
Oh.
It is going to Ludwig, so it's not going to use corrupting touch. So this will just be another shot.
Take your shot.
Straight roll.
Straight roll.
21 to hit.
21. Does not hit.
Does not hit. All right.
Nice.
So that's its first legendary action of the round. Samoza, your turn.
I'm still within 120 feet, yeah?
Yeah, the whole board isn't even 120.
Okay. Samosa will roll up his sleeves and again just rip out Milder's Blast.
Pew, 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 pew.
Sorry, cast a spell. Does anybody want to counterspell me?
Yeah. No. Keep going. I'm kidding.
And throw out Elder's Blast.
Can you imagine the betrayal?
I can, actually.
Whoa.
Margin of 15 misses.
Not enough.
Okay. Blast number 2.
It bends itself unnaturally to avoid the shot. Same with that one.
Man, 11 also misses.
No blast, right?
No bless.
Clearly,
And third one?
Samoza is aligned with the beast.
Oh, I
That
should
is-
note Little got 4 temporary hit points at the beginning of his turn as a result of having heroism up.
Okay.
Cool.
28 should hit.
Yes.
And then damage rolled. That is Min for 4 force damage.
Got it.
And it is pushed back 10 feet.
It's getting closer to Little. Like we keep making this happen, and it's nothing against him.
And Samosa will stand forward 5 feet and say, "I'm helping!" and pump one hand into the air and end his turn.
Okay. Did you want to move forward 5 feet?
Move forward 5, or move to my right 5 feet, rather. Along the wall, not into the water. Yeah.
There we go. So that ends Samoza's turn. The creature will do its second legendary action, this time also against Ludwig. This
Roll me
really
that ranged spell attack.
does not like you.
That's okay.
He's too clean.
20 this time. Doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
Merrick, your turn.
Sombra just eats it up in the air. I'm like, no, don't put that in your mouth. Come on.
I will move towards it. What is that? 20 feet or 15? I can't see from here. All right, and I will swing with my. Actually, no. Free object interaction. I'll take my sword out and then swing with it.
Okay. Free object interaction to draw the sword, taking a swing. Natural
That's
20.
one
Crit.
with a paladin.
Let's go!
Nice.
All right.
I'm so jealous.
I'll use this. Wait, how many spell slots do I have?
First.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'll use a third level
It's a
spell
nat
slot.
20, man.
Yeah.
Annihilate him.
Okay, so
All right.
third level smite. So we're looking for 3d8 normally.
So
8d8
3d8
'cause it's
normally,
fiend.
but I do get another 1d8 for improved divine smite. So all my attacks get a extra
ND8.
1d8. So it'll be 4d8 from...
Double
let me roll the regular first.
And another one because it's a fiend, so 5d8
So
out of the gate.
It is
Right.
11d8 plus 8 plus whatever your whatever your damage is.
All right.
All right.
The actual sword is maxed.
Let's go with your regular weapon damage first.
All right, so the regular weapon damage, 19.
Okay, 19 plus 8 for the actual
8.
sword. So 27 starting.
27, yep. And then, what did we say, 11d8?
10, I think, because it was 5.
Okay.
And then we're doubling
With
it.
the 11.
So 10d8.
Yeah.
It's 6.
10d8.
It's 6, guys. 4
He
for a
critted.
third level slot, 1 more for a fiend, and 1 more for 11 on a level.
He critted.
And then you crit it. So 4 for a third level smite, 1 for he's past 11th level, and 1 because it's a fiend. That's 6.
Isn't it
6 double
3?
6 double to 12
Yes.
for the crit. Yeah.
Get it, my dude.
At 11th level, he gets improved divine smite. He gets 1 for that. He gets 1 for the fiend, and gets 4 because it's a third level slot. 4,
Yeah.
5, 6.
So 12d8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
12.
Oh no, it's immune to radiant damage.
I fucking hope not. Jesus, so many 1s and 2s.
Oh.
That's
All
pretty good.
Okay, so 34 and 27 for 61.
Yep.
61 damage as you smash this creature. And it rocks backwards. 61, right? Yeah. Okay.
There. I can do damage too.
Its eyes are rolling into the back of its head. It is barely hanging on.
All right, and then I will swing again.
Oh yeah, there's a second one.
27 hit.
27 will hit.
So that'll be 1d8 from the weapon plus a 1d8 from improved divine smite.
Are you smiting again?
No, improved divine smite works on all of my attacks,
Oh, nice.
no matter what. Yeah. So that is 17 plus 1d8. So 21.
All right, go ahead and describe how you finish this creature off.
There we go.
Oh,
Easy fucking peasy.
Let's go,
Dragon
brother.
out here. Let's get a fucking dragon out here.
As ran at it, swinging with the first attack, the giant power of Praxis just condemning this fucking slime, and then just followed up, spinning around like a spin attack and just slashing across its eyes for just that faint bit of Praxis energy to just really fucking let him have it.
Awesome.
You can just play a leech. Come on. Get him a
Sorry for
leech.
doubting.
No, I think the
Yeah,
the most dangerous monsters in here are you guys now.
Yeah.
As the creature dissolves, you guys see 2 items floating in this water here. One appears to be a staff of some sort, and one is like a crystal gem about this big, like a sphere, radiating magical energy, and both of them are now sitting in the water. And keep in mind too that these items, no matter what they are, they can't be attuned to immediately. So
Yeah.
all right, Merrick, it's still your turn. You moved, I think it was like 20 feet. You did your attack action.
Right. I can't pick up those items, right? Since I used my free object thing to draw my sword?
That's right.
Or is drawing the sword part of the attack?
It's part of the attack, but it uses your free object interaction.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. I got nothing else. I will stay here.
And so ends round 2. And as we begin round 3, taking a look around, you can see that it is just the 5 of you in this room, and only 2 are walking out.
No dragon, no lich. Nothing appears.
Nothing yet.
All right. Sorry.
Ludwig's turn.
Yeah. Ludwig will look around. He'll look at Sumoza. He'll look at where he thinks Lilo is. He'll look at Merrick. We did it. Farmglow! Give us the dragon or give us the lich! You aren't a coward, are you? Do it now! And I want to use... I want to try and intimidate Farmglow into giving us another creature. I want the lich, so...
That's bold.
Would that be my action?
Yeah, if you're rolling a die on an intimidation check, then it's your action. Well, I'll give it to you. Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Part 3, let's go. Yes!
28.
You sack of abyssal shit, give me that lich right now.
28. All right. Well,
Let's go.
Natural 20 is not a critical success on a skill check.
Yeah, that's true.
Great roll, though. You hear a voice echo out. Ludwig. I will be sure to give you an opportunity to dance with your lich. However, fate has spoken. The gambler's pact was made. You had your common enemy and you defeated it. I need 2. 3 of you must die. Everything else waits.
Fair enough. Ragnar is flying 60 feet from me, correct?
He is elevated 60 feet, yeah.
Okay. I will move 2 squares to the left. That would make him 70 feet away from me, right?
He's still 60 because that's the longest angle. There's no funky math.
Even if I continue going left, or if I just like teleport somewhere else, he would still be at 60 from me?
Yeah, I mean, if you're more than 60 laterally, like on the ground from him, that becomes your new distance. But as long as you're within 60 feet, he's 60 feet away because of his altitude.
Okay. Now, listen to me carefully here, okay? If I use my movement to drop prone, would that make me 65 feet away from him?
So movement is free. Dropping prone can be done as a free action.
This is important, okay?
Yep,
Don't you laugh at me.
I understand, yeah. So he has elevated 60 feet. So what we've always been doing is, if you say you're up 60 feet, then you're at 60 feet. We've very kind of shakily worked with the 3D math of like where your body is and all of that stuff. But essentially, if he flew up 60, he's at 60. Just to keep it simple. So if you drop down, he's still 60 feet away.
If you want extra certainty, like his previous rulings, that's how it worked when Bona was in, or Bona was trying to.
No. We are as human beings, we are always going to make the same mistake over and over. Okay. Sorry, guys, this is important. I've already moved 2 feet to the left, so that's 20. That's 2 squares to the left, so that's 10. I will move another 10 to the left. Very cool. I will then, hey, if it ain't broken, I will then shoot 3 Eldritch Blasts at Ragnar.
Use your action to talk to Therangul?
No, Dave gave it for free.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. That's a disadvantage.
Yep, disadvantage.
Because you're invisible, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Let's roll them. Disadvantage. Okay, that makes it more difficult. I'll just roll it through here. I was gonna roll them all at once, but that makes no sense. Roll. Oh, that misses.
Natural 1. First
Try
blast.
the
goes
other
wide.
one. So, just to be sure, we're back at Soul Decay, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Since
we
the
killed the
creature's
creature.
dead. Second one goes wide. last but not least, hey, that's not horrible. 50, but nah. Even if I roll a 4 on my blast, yeah. So that's 3 shots down, and I'll say, "Hey, man, you kill the contestant for beer. Maybe Firmgo offers you wine. You'll just go to his side, right?" And I will fall into my shadow, and with a bonus action, I'll use my other Blessing of the Raven Queen. So that's 2 used. And I will appear the furthest away, closer to Sumosa that I can. So now I am 50 feet away from Ragnar. Well, that's not true. Well, it is, right? You said that I have to get 60 feet away from him in order to have a new distance. That's what we talked, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're 60 laterally and 60 height, so you're 60 away.
Hey, let's go. If I move a little bit next turn, I might be able to do something. That's my turn.
Okay, that makes it Ragnall's turn.
Yeah, Ragnall will just kind of look down at Leo. Turn his head toward his kind of masked figures. Move on to your previous instructions, but now anyone who is going after me. And Leo, good of you to volunteer to be first. Is Leo prone right now?
No, he's not.
Or sorry, Ludwig.
Who's Leo? What's
Yes.
Who's this Leo? Maybe a great figure of
Leo
war
does appear to be sitting in a chair at the moment.
Just winks at the camera. Waka waka. Okay. 1 second. So he's going to fire his first arrow at Ludwig. Take the attack action. First attack, sharpshooter.
Okay, first attack, sharpshooter.
You already messaged what arrow to Todd, right?
Yes, we got the arrow, but
Perfect.
the first one is a mirror image, so roll it first.
Oh God, I forgot. Yeah, that's true.
Let's get it.
Okay, and there's 3 active.
Yes, it is going after an image. My mirror image AC is a 10, so he'll probably
minimum already hits it.
unless you roll a 1, but that's pretty improbable.
I should actually. Well, I mean, I have triple advantage, so I will still roll. But
Now here's a question: a creature that has C invisibility. Okay, I have disadvantage on attack rolls.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Quick. No. He will do that. He will then, seeing that his just shot a mirror image, kind of just like smack his head, and fly down. Let's see here. He is going to use his hasted action to dash to get, and his movement to get over within 10 feet of Ludwig.
Okay. So hasted action to dash. What is your movement?
55.
Okay. Onto the ground?
So he doesn't need to dash, actually, right? If he's only 60 feet away.
Oh, come
Well, I
on.
need to be within 10 feet of him. So I would be. It would take me 60. It would take me 55 feet to get down to the ground, and then I would have to use my hasted action to dash over towards him.
Sure.
So then I'm going to take my. Now that I don't have to deal with those mirror images, I'm going to take my second attack.
But how many mirror images are left?
2 are left.
I have blindside. I don't care.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I see what you're doing.
It doesn't. You wouldn't have to fly diagonally down, like Pythagorean theorem, or you have to go like an L shape.
No, you can fly diagonally down.
We're doing non-Euclidean geometry today.
Oh my god. Come on.
We just fought a giant ooze monster.
I completely forgot to say sharpshooter on that, so that will be let's see here, 16. So yeah, plus 6. No, it'll be 18 plus 9, so that would be a 27 to hit.
27 will not hit, as I will cast shield with my reaction.
Okay, reaction, shield.
Cool. He will fire another one at you.
No! Who could have predicted this?
Hang on. Can you cast with both your hands full?
Yes, because this is a warlock. Well, whatever spell slot, but this is a focus. My sword is a focus.
Oh, I completely forgot to use bless. If that might change things.
But his shield is just
I think it's only verbal.
verbal.
Yeah, shield is only verbal.
It's only verbal. Would
Okay.
a 28 have changed that though?
28 does not change that, actually.
Okay. Yep. Then third attack. Again, not sharpshooter. A little bit better. So 11 plus 26. Or I'm sorry, 11 plus 16 is 27. And then I will add a d8 to
We
that.
gotta do mirror image. No, we don't.
No,
You're blindside. You're
we don't.
blindside. Sorry.
So that will be a 30.
30 will hit, yes.
Okay. Okay, that'll be 14 plus 2. That'll be 16. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is this against poison?
Yes.
I have advantage. That's 2 natural 20s. Holy shit.
Jeez.
Okay. You will then take.
I don't think we've had a double natural 20 in Crucible yet. Is that the first one?
I had one. No. Daryl did in episode 12 when he rolled to. I think he rolled it with advantage to come. Nah, I might be mistaking something. There was a double nat 20.
All right. So
You take half of this as you are hit with Serpent's Venom.
very cool.
Okay.
So I would take 6 plus your strike, which was a 13.
The initial damage was what, Ragnall? D8?
Yeah, 2
It
plus.
was 6. It was 16 initial damage because
Yep,
it was
okay.
5
Plus
plus
14.
9 plus 2.
Okay, so 16 divided by 2 is 8. Then I would take 6 divided by 2 is 3. So I'm taking 11 points of damage, right?
What divided the
Oh yeah,
16?
because you're Shadowkai. Yep.
Shadowkai,
Yeah,
all right.
I have my Blessing of the Raven Queen up.
Got it.
And I also have protection from poison up. Does that half it again?
That no.
It
it's
just
your
makes you
resistance to it.
resistant twice. Yeah.
Very cool. So that's 11. All right.
Yeah, Bracknell will smile, knowing now that he has that poison resistance, and will teleport up 15 feet over and 15 feet up into the air, kind of toward the center, or toward the two rope things.
Okay, 15 feet towards here.
Toward the green things, toward the green stuff there. I'm using Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Ragnar, were you attacking at triple advantage for being invisible?
Yes.
Okay. And Ludwig, we need a concentration save for being here.
We do. Thank you so much, Todd. But you can go to the next round if you want to, Dave. That's a natural 20.
Oh, God. That's
Man,
3 in a row.
3 in a row.
Ragnar, as you attack Ludwig, you see that he has that same face he always has when he knows he has to kill or be killed. But the dragon, Sombra, looks fucking mad at you. It looks angrily, and the mask begins to fall slowly. But not yet.
Little,
Okay,
your
cool.
turn.
It's the summon. Nope, it's the summon's turn.
Oh, right. Sorry.
They're both going to go over and start attacking Ludwig.
Okay.
Let's get it.
The first one will move over, teleporting directly behind him, and getting advantage on this first attack.
Whenever he teleports, he gets advantage. That's it. Because I have line
Fuming
sight
Fey.
as well. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
It's a fuming Fey. But you will have to roll to see whether or not he hits a mirror image.
Oh, cool. Yay. He definitely does. I have 1 mirror image left.
But one mirror image is gone. As a bonus, oh no, that was its bonus action. It will stay where it is. The other one will move up in front of you, so that you are now flanked. And it will make 2 attacks. So firstly, roll another.
Yep.
Okay, roll for your last mirror image.
That also hits an image, I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
Yep,
I think it
it's
does.
over 11.
So last one is gone, and you have 1 more attack, right?
Yep, with hasted action, it will attack.
Let's get it.
This will be a plus 10.
Natural 20.
Ooh, that does hit.
Hit.
But it's not a crit.
Stops the crit.
Yep.
So whatever this is, plus 9.
14.
So 14 points of force and slashing, halved to 7. As a bonus action, it will then move its Feather Whip token 20 feet closer to you.
Both of them do that?
Only one of them does, because
Oh.
it can only control one of them at a time. That is Reknel's turn.
Sorry, Reknel. Just a description thing. First of all, I have to roll a concentration check. But did you describe the creatures that you have as also having tattoos, or was that just you?
They are completely covered at the moment in long red, in a white robe and a black robe, each with a red dagger on them, each one wearing a mask. They're both small-sized creatures, although the masks themselves seem to be kind of having these Ouroboros center design on it.
And those are the ones that you have on yourself, right?
Similar ones, yeah.
Okay.
So 11 total on the con save, and the damage was how much? Like 16 or
7.
7? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. All done for Raknel's summons?
Did you do your last con save for that last hit?
Yes, yeah.
That's the one that's on the board.
Somatic.
It was a 10 plus 1.
Okay, I got one more thing to do. Leo, shield is verbal and somatic. Can you still cast that with your hands full?
My weapon is a focus from improved Pact
Okay.
weapon.
Okay, you said that.
But doesn't that mean it has to be material and somatic for that to work? It can't
Yeah.
just be somatic. It has to be both material and somatic for you to use your focus as a shield, I believe.
Is that
Need
so?
both of them.
Yeah, I believe he's
I
correct.
think you need an empty hand to do the somatic.
We haven't ruled it like that before. That's why I'm asking if that's how we're gonna go
That's
now.
the rule. I don't know.
Well,
I
if we missed it, that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Adam's got his hand up.
So a somatic component can be performed with the with the arcane focus in hand, if it's the arcane focus in hand. However, there's some sort of stupid fiddly thing where if
You have to have a material
it has to have both. However, if it's shield and it's just verbal,
It's not just verbal; it's verbal and somatic.
It's not verbal somatic material.
Oh
Otherwise
yeah,
you could do it.
I think you have to have it has to have a material component in order for the in order to benefit from.
Yeah, you need
Let me start over.
Warcaster.
The semantic. Yeah, the semantic
Your call,
thing.
Dave. Your call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking it up, but I think
Mhm.
to use your focus, like if it's a weapon and your focus in your hand to do somatic, you need Warcaster.
Yeah.
But fair enough. The weapon is my focus. I
Yeah.
use the whole invocation for that. But if that's your ruling, that's absolutely fine.
No, it's not my
Will you-
ruling. It's the rules.
No, yeah, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Yep, just one
it's
sec
your-
though. I'm gonna just take a minute to find it exactly. So I'm just looking at arcane focus first.
Okay.
I think the way it's worded, which is poorly.
Yeah.
If it's a
no.
somatic material,
D5E.
and if it's a somatic verbal and material, you can ignore the
Somatic and
somatic
material.
and verbal. While if you're holding the focus, however, if either one isn't present in the spell, you have to have an empty hand.
So per
it's
chapter
really stupid.
Per chapter 10 of the PHB, if a spell states that a material component is consumed by the spell, the caster must provide this component for each casting of the spell. A spellcaster must have a free hand to access a spell's material components, or to hold a spellcasting focus, but it can be the same hand that he or she uses to perform somatic components. Does that mean that it has to be material?
No,
and
because it's not
somatic?
using.
Yeah.
Yes, it has to be both.
This is why artificers can get
Artificers are
around it.
great. Yeah,
It's
Artificers
because
got
they have an ability that specifically puts a material component
No,
on
hey,
every spell
that's-
they cast.
That's absolutely fine. If you guys
So this is where for components in the casting, it says for somatic, spellcasting gestures might include a forceful gesticulation or an intricate set of gestures. If a spell requires a somatic component, the caster must have free use of at least one hand to perform these gestures. And I think Warcaster is what lets you do that with the weapon in your hand.
No, hey, that's absolutely fine. We would re-roll the attacks then? Without shield being up? Yeah, I feel like, can I just use a sorcery point and make that a subtle spell? Would that fix things?
Yes.
Because it's already passed. Is that okay if I use the resource and we just keep going?
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's fine by me.
Yeah, because you were operating under the assumption that it worked.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I think that this is a valid way for you.
Occam's razor. Let's keep moving here.
Yeah. Let's go.
We only got 15 minutes left.
Yep.
Okay.
Little's turn.
Little begins casting a spell.
Okay. I believe it is countered.
By what means, might I ask? Because being invisible, they have to be able to see.
Oh yeah, that's true. Unless the creature has see invisibility or blind sight and is close to Little.
Okay, if anyone wants to counter, message me and let me know if you're capable. Okay. All right, so a counter is being done, so they have to be able to see you.
Yes.
And you're invisible, so they would need see invisibility.
Well, the creatures that are countering are visible now, but they can't see.
They also have to be within 60 feet per
They have seen invisibility to kind of just move this along. They have seen invisibility. My question is, are they within 60 feet?
That's right.
Oh, they aren't.
That's why I asked. Because they're probably not. But that's why I didn't want to kind of out myself here. But
No, I understand, but I mean,
I kind of want to get this moving. So,
well, I mean, one of them is in range anyway, so it can be countered. What level spell was it?
It was a 3rd level.
Okay, so it's automatically countered.
Okay. You watch as part of the mask cracks off of one of the figures, and there is kind of a combination like demon and goat horn underneath with a red eye.
Little will action surge and begin casting a spell.
Okay, the other one will go off and counterspell you as well. They
Was
both
it
have
not
counterspell.
base to base with Ludwig?
Yeah, one of them was behind me.
So I teleported. Oh, here.
Yeah.
Yeah, second one's out of range, is 65 feet.
Okay, I will be targeting Ragnall with a Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Okay.
Targeting Ragnall, Dispel Magic, so anything 3rd level and below would drop.
Okay. Let me start removing those. Firstly, the 2 Fae will disappear. I should have used Counterspell, and I realized that I wasn't sure if I was in range for it. I should have said something. Okay. You watch as both of their masks crack simultaneously, and you see 2 like Ellisons immediately disappear. I need you to roll. Oh wait, no, you can't. Do you have see invisibility?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I need you to roll an ability check for one of the spells.
Okay. Okay. Little will, as a reaction, expend a Flash of Genius to add an additional 4 to this check,
Nice.
putting it to 16.
So that does a level 6 spell.
Yes.
Yep. So several things on Ragnell have ended. He is still floating, 15 feet in the air. And yeah.
Okay, everything is resolved then with that dispel magic?
You got it.
As a bonus action, Little will command the construct to close base to base with him. And
I am 15 feet in the air.
base to base with Little. And Merrick will feel a pair of beady and highly suspicious eyes as Little passes the turn.
Okay, so that ends Little's turn. We're at Samoza.
Ragnall, can we go over everything? I don't want to make a mistake later on.
I just literally deleted all of it. I can send you.
I can go over it. I've got it right here if it's okay.
Why don't you guys do that messaging just to make sure you sort it out over messages, okay?
Okay.
Like chat messages?
Okay.
All right, Samoza, your turn.
All right, this is getting spicy now.
Yeah, it is, everybody. It is. Let's keep the tension as low as we can. I know everybody's amped up, but...
How deep are the pools of water?
Ankle deep, like not a factor.
Oh, okay. That changes things up a little bit. All right, in that case, let's see, where's everybody out on the battlefield? Boom and boom. Who is that in the red base next to me? Is that Leo?
Yep.
Or sorry,
that's
Ludwig.
That's right.
Okay.
Ludwig, yeah.
All right, Sumosa is gonna fly 5, 10, 15 feet to the right.
Okay.
Before landing back on the ground.
Okay, so Ludwig would be within your aura. They are bigger than what the circles represent there. 5 feet bigger.
And Sumosa is going to... extend 2 hands and say, I'm sorry, it has to be this way. And begin casting a spell.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, anybody giving an opportunity for a counterspell?
Do I know who the spell is targeted at?
You would not be able to counterspell anything because you are deafened while inside this aura. And I do not make a sound, so something is not counterspellable.
But can I see?
I believe.
I do have subtle spell as well. That's what I was gonna use. But would they cancel each other out? Here's my question to you.
So with deafened, it removes what, verbal component?
Verbal components, yeah.
Okay.
I can still see somatic, no? Isn't that enough to counterspell someone?
Let me actually double check that. That might be enough.
I think so.
Deafened. You can't hear, and you automatically fail any ability check that requires hearing. But that doesn't mean you can't
Didn't
counter.
Ludwig already use his reaction on shield?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
He did?
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so you can't counter for that.
Yeah.
Okay, no other counters.
Okay.
No other counters.
And Sumosa will look at Ludwig getting all defensive and tense and look curiously and put his hands out toward Ragnall and cast Eldritch Blast.
You screwball.
That's so evil. That's so evil. Why would you do it that way?
Okay.
Just for funsies.
Attack roll then. Still at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happening at disadvantage here. That is a 15. I imagine that misses pretty badly.
That will miss. Also, by the way, as it, oh yeah, I'm invisible. Okay, so Little, you would notice that the little orb just fades away. That was circling his head.
Okay.
Ragnall, doesn't we target your mirror image even if you're invisible?
No. You have to be able to see them. Also, if you don't have see invisibility, you would not have noticed that. But just hoping people don't metagame. So just
Yeah. No, I do have it. Yeah. No, I'm just asking.
Okay. So does that apply to all three beams or just the first one?
The disadvantage?
The poof of things that happened.
That happened when he dispelled it. I am still invisible. You have no idea what happened, other than Ragnell is just not moving.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's still disadvantage. 15 misses.
Gotcha. And a second one. That is definitely a miss. And the third one. Coming in. That is a 20 at disadvantage.
That misses.
Okay. And Sumoso will whisper, but nothing is able to be heard because he's in a cyclone. He will also use his bonus action to re-up Form of Dread.
Okay, bonus action Form of Dread.
And that recovers, or doesn't recover. It gives me X temporary HP.
Merrick, your turn.
All right. Merrick's gonna look at what's happening. He's gonna look behind him at Little and move towards him. As he's moving, he'll just say, "This is nothing personal, but they're too far away, and only two of us can survive." And as he comes up to you, he will swing with his sword.
Down? Are you down on the ground?
Still, 5 feet up.
Okay, 23.
Okay, this would be with disadvantage unless
I have seen invisibility.
unless nothing. Doesn't matter, you still have disadvantage.
Yep. You're still at disadvantage even though you can see him.
Yeah, it's real.
Stupid.
All right, so I do have bless, so I will roll it for this one first. That's a 25 or
And then second roll.
that one. Okay, so I miss. And I'll swing again with disadvantage. 18 plus 21 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright. At least that takes care of the soul decay. That'll be it for me.
Round 4. We good to press on?
Rock on, brother.
Absolutely.
Okay, Ludwig, your turn.
All right. See invisibility. Does Ragnall? Do you want me to ask this? Well, guys, just don't metagame, okay? Does Ragnall look lethargic?
Lethargic?
I mean, he was using haste and he got dispelled, so I would imagine you can't see that, but I mean, it's.
I can see that. I have see invisibility.
Oh, then yeah. Yes.
Perfect. Then, as a spell, I will, because he's still 15 feet in the air, right?
Yep.
He hasn't fallen.
No. Not that I've been made aware of.
Perfect.
Nope.
Okay, so I will use a choices. I'll use I'll use a regular second level spell slot to cast Earthbind. So Ragnall needs to give me a strength saving throw. And I have this spell ever since I saw Anorak first fly and throw fireballs on people since like episode 2. I'm glad I get to use it, honestly.
Okay, which save is it?
Strength saving throw.
Strength save.
That is a 17.
Oh no. Well, you pass. I will then walk directly under you. You aren't inside any of my auras because you are 15 feet up specifically. Wait, just a moment. Can I go back on that? Can I not do that? Is
Sure.
that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. How far away is he from me? Sorry?
He's 15 feet up, but I think he's 25 from you.
25 from me. Perfect. I will cast Hexblade's Curse on him, as from his own shadow, a dragon will coil around him.
Okay. Hexblade's Curse, there's no save to that, it's just applied?
It just happens, and it counts as a debuff, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. What does it have any other effects other than additional damage?
Yes. No, actually no. Only
Yes, it
additional
does.
damage.
It gives you
when
an
you
expanded crit range as well.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Okay, Hexblade's Curse.
Does that stave off Soul Decay?
You cast a spell against me for a debuff, and I passed.
Oh,
Earthbind
perfect.
would have.
Yeah.
That's perfect, yeah.
Yep, I would say so.
All right.
I don't think we need to worry about Soul Decay, but we'll track it anyway.
Yeah, so sorry for that. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, Ragnall, your turn.
Okay, Ragnell suffers the effects of lethargy. The only thing that he will do is turn his head towards Samoza. I believe he can still speak, correctly? It's just he can't take actions.
I think so, yeah.
He just looks over at him. Go assist your friend. I would hate to have two bodies on my hands. That is his turn.
Okay, and then your summons are gone. Little.
They're gone, the lethargy ends, and Ragnell is back to normal.
One soul decay.
Yep, one soul decay.
Yep. Little, your turn.
As a bonus action, Little will cast a spell.
Okay, waiting for a possible counter spell. Make sure you send the spell
Yeah.
to the refs. I'm not hearing any counters though.
Little will cast Branding Smite, and completely ignoring the paladin in his face, he will fire a pair of shot. He'll fire a shot at Ragnall. This will be with an additional +3.
Would it technically be disadvantaged because he's shooting range within melee?
It would be.
But
Yeah, you
I
shoot him
have,
within
but I
5
would
feet
have
of somebody.
advantage. But I have advantage
Straight roll.
because I'm invisible, so it's a straight roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is an additional +3. 21.
Ooh.
21 misses. Also, Ludwig, your concentration on whatever you had was gone because you tried casting Earthbind.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Little will fire once again. Same arrow.
Come on. That's crazy.
It's a dirty 20. That's a riot. All right. Little will then pass the turn.
Samoza.
That's funny.
Little heroism has been dropped.
Yes, heroism has dropped.
Oh, your construct.
I used a bonus action to cast a spell, so I can't.
Okay,
all
so
I
he
can do
just
is move.
dodges then?
Yeah, he just dodges.
Okay. Samoza.
I wish I knew. I wish I felt good about whatever I do here. Okay, review of the board. That's me with Ludwig really close. That is Ragnall, like in between the pink and yellow rings.
That's right.
And then that is Little and
Yep.
Merrick all the way on the other side of the battlefield.
Little's in the corner. Merrick's.
That's me in the corner. Sorry, I had to get it out.
Samoza is going to expend. Oh man, he's going to cast a spell.
Okay. Make sure you send it to Todd.
1 second.
Not hearing any counterspells. Are there people still able to counterspell?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good enough.
Maybe I shouldn't have said it, but we're here.
Yep. No counterspells called, so.
And he casts Elder's Blast again at Ragnall. You can't hear what he says, but perhaps you can see the extreme amount of regret at whatever action Kier takes.
Okay, go for the attack rolls. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. That is a 21, which I think misses. Sorry, that is a 10 because it's
Yeah.
a disadvantage. Second, which is a 19, but I think that probably misses as well.
Yep.
And another 19, which also misses.
Anything else for Samosa?
That'll be all for Sumosa.
Merrick.
I will swing again. Oh, damn, disadvantage. Alright, so that was a 28.
28 against Little.
Both of them are 28. That's with the disadvantage, so, but I got the same thing twice.
That will hit.
Alright, so that'll be my regular weapon attack plus the 1d8 from Improved Divine Smite. 17 plus... Oh, beautiful one. 18.
Oh,
First
And
attack?
then I will... Yeah, and then I'll attack again. Oh, man, I had a net 20 on that one.
Oh.
22 plus 23.
okay. With that, Little will actually expend his reaction to cast Shield.
Smart. You got an AP Regnal coming our way, so.
Okay, shield casted. Attack missed. Anything else for Merrick?
What's behind Little? Just a wall?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
Well, here.
probably should have done this already. But whatever. Bonus action. Shield Master Shove.
Shield Master Shroud?
Shove.
Shove.
Yeah.
Oh,
So as a bonus action, I can shove a creature within 5 feet of me.
okay.
But since there's nowhere to go, am I allowed to shove it prone?
I think
Right?
so. If it acts like a regular
Yes.
shove.
Yeah. So I will do that.
Okay, foot sweep with the shield. Okay, go ahead and roll athletics, and then
Alright, so 17 plus 18.
Don't add
Bless
a
doesn't
bless.
affect.
Oh, okay, then 17.
okay, 17. I'm just refreshing because it didn't come through. 17. 5.
Little's a small guy, so he
Just a
bounces
friend,
off
you
the
know.
wall, bounces
Oh.
back off Merrick, falls to, like, oh!
Okay, falls prone. Little is prone. Anything else for Merrick?
Oh, that's
Nope, that's action, bonus action. I'm not moving. End turn.
I was hit. I need to make a concentration check for the thing with the stuff. Yeah, I'm good.
Top around 5, Ludwig.
Ludwig, that's me. Alright, so Ragnall is right now 25 feet away from me, correct?
That's right.
Perfect. I will, because I only need to step like 1 square out from the cyclone, so I can speak again, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Perfect. I will step 1, just like I'll sidestep it, and I am able to cast a spell with somatic and material components. We established that, correct?
Yes.
By having my sword in my hand.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll look at the sword. I'll look back at Sombra, which now looks much shyer now that it's out of the spirit shout. Yeah, I think probably no smiting today. Merrick! Stop this! There's one bigger threat here. You know this. We all know this. Why aren't we acting together? And Ragnar, as Ludwig is doing his spiel, you didn't even notice because I used a point from Subtle Spell. But you now see that a bunch of different shadow particles are grabbing onto your body as I use a first level spell and my Subtle Spell to cast Hex at you.
Okay. Just 1 sec. Adam, you have a hand
How
up?
many sorcery points do you have? You've used
2.
That's your third. That's your third.
No, Subtle
One.
Spell is only 1. And I've only used 2 Subtle Spells,
Used
the
one
Shield
earlier.
and this one.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. But, okay.
Adam, you have your hand up?
Yeah. That's just 2.
I do not believe I applied Bless to my attacks against Ragnall, in which case, and based on prior precedent, since I don't have a choice in the application of Bless, they should be applied, I believe.
Yeah, he's right. All those should have had bless on them.
Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah, since everything happens in 6 seconds, then you shoot him. I guess.
So the first attack was at the bottom of this long, tedious scroll thing. It would have been a total of 24.
That would have missed.
Oh.
So, yeah, they all would have missed.
Okay, yeah, they all would have missed.
I just wanted to see if you would have got early. So.
Interesting.
Okay. It's a little, yeah, it was a 21, a 17, 21 and a 17.
Yep. So the 17 would be been affected if a 24 misses.
Okay. So that's cleared up. Now we're back to the spell that's being cast. So this is your second sorcery point?
Yes. So spell costs 1.
Okay.
Yep. Blesses or hex is applied.
Hex applied, and you have disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay.
Okay. So
If you want to come over and grapple him, now's the time. And I will use my action to walk back onto Sumosa's aura and cast Eldritch Blast from there. Well, it's a spell. If you want to counter Eldritch Blast, you are free to do so. Alright, so attacks at disadvantage. 3 of them. First one, never gonna hit. 22. Should I even roll a blast? No, sorry. 13 plus 9 is a 22. Yeah.
That could, yeah, roll bless.
Oh, it hits. Wow.
Yep, 26 hits, except for I cast shield. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, that's my move. Come on.
I got you good.
Right, so this is a 1d10 plus 8 points of damage. Very cool. Thank you so much, dice. Plus a d6 for hex, which you have resistance to. So that's 11 points of damage as it actually hits you. I won't push you further away.
okay.
And
11,
How
sorry.
much total?
11 necrotic?
11.
Okay.
No, just 11 straight up. Well, it would be 11 force if you have anything to that, like resistance, that would apply. Other one is an 18. Even if I roll a 4, won't hit. And the last Eldritch Blast with disadvantage. This time it might hit as well. So 22. I just need another 4 on the d4. Ooh, does 25 hit?
25 does hit.
Yay! Let's get it. So that's wow. So that's 11 points of force damage plus 2 points of necrotic damage. And yeah, that's my turn.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
Ragnall, the first attack, it wasn't all force damage. Part of that was necrotic from the hex. You got that
what
right,
was-
and you halved it.
You just told me 11 and I took away.
It wasn't all 11.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was 10 force damage and 3 necrotic. So I already cut it for you.
He already
Yes.
did.
Okay.
So, guys, when you're announcing your damage, just say what it is. Don't cut it for people. Let them do it on their own.
Sorry.
Yeah. Just state what damage you deal to someone.
Perfect. That's my turn. And I walked back into Sumosa's aura.
Question. On that Eldritch Blast, you got a 6, but you said it was a 10. Are you getting an additional +4 on that?
You get bless.
Agonizing blast?
Yeah, agonizing blast, and no, guys, my
Agonizing Blast
Eldritch
is already added to it, no?
also Hexblade's curse, so that's another 4.
Damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And also, I rolled a 3 and a 2, so the second one was, pure 11 force. That's
Okay.
my turn.
So we're good?
Yep, we're good.
Ragnall, your turn.
Ragnar just shrugs. Well, so be it. Have fun, you two. You'll fly 30 feet across the bridge.
Okay, 30 feet to where?
Across the bridge, just going straight.
Okay.
And he's going to start taking shots at Little. Probably be a miss. He will take another shot at Little. I believe that will hit.
That will.
Okay. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, as you were hit with an arrow of slaying.
Okay.
I will also. I also need you to make me a Wisdom saving throw, as I will expend one of my. Let's see here. Sorry, my spirited die to use menacing attack.
17.
17 will pass. Cool. Let me roll the damage then. That'll be 15 plus 9. Oh, no, sorry. It's 15 plus 6 plus 5. So that will be 21 points of damage.
27.
And then let me roll. You're going to take half of this from the Slayer arrow. And you take another 12 points from the Slayer arrow. And I believe that was 2 shots or 3.
That was the second.
Yeah, that was the second. Okay, he's going to make another shot. He'll make this a sharpshooter attack. Okay.
25.
That will be a 20. Did you already use your reaction?
Yeah, I cast shield earlier when I was being smited.
Okay.
Well, not smited.
Then he will. Yep. Then he will add a precision die onto this as well. Okay. So plus 4, so that's a 29. That is going to be then a 36.
That will hit.
Same saves.
Okay. Oh, jeez, crow. Okay. 1 plus 9 equals 10. Plus 10 equals 20, and then plus 5 from dexterity. So another 25 points of damage. And then Ragnell will bonus action teleport using Dressing with the Raven Queen.
So just to
closer
reiterate,
toward-
the second one had a -5 to it? No, it doesn't matter. It was a 27.
Yeah, it was a 27.
27, that's fine.
I'm using different arrows. I'm just messaging the refs which ones I'm using. So he'll then, blessing the Raven Queen, move over toward where the action is, but still be 15 feet up in the air.
Okay, blessing of the Raven Queen to move where?
Oh, I need to make saving throws. Concentration.
I'm over near where the list.
Okay.
You want to
First
teleport
one-
somewhere though, Ragnall?
I can't really see. I guess above the grates.
Up to here?
No, the other direction. The where Merrick and Little are.
Ah, okay. Like here?
Yes.
What was the total damage of the first attack?
I think it was 27, but you'd have to look back through the logs.
Okay. So I rolled a 25 on my concentration check
Cool.
for that one. I've got the, let me see, we've got the poison, which was halved or something else. Where was that? So halved was 12. Ooh, let's see.
Yeah, okay. So
Well, straight 10 is halved. It's half the damage, which would be 6, so that's one's fine. And the second and the third attack. All right. I believe I am no longer concentrating on branding smite.
So the
Very
total
sad.
damage of the arrow itself was 15 plus what? The actual arrow?
So the actual damage of the arrow was 15 plus 5, so 20, plus another 6 from it being plus 3 bow and a plus 3 arrow. Or I'm sorry, and from being oil of sharpness.
Okay, and then the 25 added to it. So the total damage dealt with that first arrow, 54?
Something like that.
Oh,
Okay, so you're not concentrating on... You lose concentration on what?
branding smite.
Branding Smite, okay. That's it for Ragnall?
It's Ragnall's turn.
Okay, Little, your turn.
Okay. Ow! As a bonus action, Little will drink a potion of supreme healing. Let me see here. 25, I believe it's plus 20? Yeah. So 45 hit points regained for Little. Okay, ow. Little will reach down to his belt, tear free a scroll, and begin to cast.
Okay, we're good. I didn't hear any counters, so what was the spell?
All right. Well, Little will attempt to cast Wall of Stone. So, blah. Okay, with that, he will he will spend a point of Flash of Genius to bring that check up to a 18. So that is now an 18. So he would have successfully cast Wall of Stone. Now let me look at the. Okay, so Dave, do you have the spreadsheet handy?
I will check in my email.
Okay.
What a powerful question. What a it's crazy.
This is what happens when you are married to Emma Rose. Spreadsheets everywhere.
Hell yeah, man.
Yep, I've got it.
Okay, I want to do the so there's the column on the left and the column on the right. I want to do the second one down from the right, titled "Alone in a Box in the Corner." I will create 6 vertical walls. I am standing in the corner of the room, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to create 6 vertical walls. 3 to a side, and 4 horizontal. This creates one 5x5 space inside them. Each wall is 10 by 10, has 180 hit points and a DC of 15. The structure is riddled with arrow slits, bunker windows, and murder holes, effectively granting. My intent is to grant me 3/4 cover, a 360-degree view, and 5 feet between me and the paladin. I know it does jack shit against Ragnall. So just to clarify, it's 3 walls doing this along the bottom. Like there's one outside the 5-foot square that Little is occupying. 2 out. Does that make sense? Do you have the spreadsheet?
I do have the spreadsheet, yep. I'm looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, wall of stone in a corner. Got it.
That's the extent of Little's turn. It would shove everybody base to base with. He's just lying down as he does this. And as his movement, he just stands up inside the box and peers out and just sighs.
Okay.
So did it cut through Merrick's space?
If he's putting it right around him, it would. So you're pushing him out?
Yes, the intent is to just shove him to the side.
Okay, there's no damage caused by that.
No. Yeah. My understanding of the way the spell works, according to the internet, if the wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears, the creature is pushed to my choice of a side of the wall. He's not being surrounded. I'm just putting a lot of walls between me and these 2 yahoos.
Okay, so it's 6 to 6 here. We'll jump to Samoza, see what Samoza does, and see what Merrick's gonna do. But we'll chat about this before we finish this to make sure that we've got it all in order, okay?
Yep.
All right, so Samoza, your turn.
Okay. Samosa is going to fly forward 25 feet. Looks like to be about the edge of the well in the center of the map.
Okay.
And do I have line of sight on Little?
You would be able to see him.
3/4 cover, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But I do have line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me check on the action economy use of it really quickly. All right. Samosa is Samosa within 60 feet of Little?
I believe so. Yeah.
All right. Samosa is going to begin casting a spell, looking at Little.
Okay, not hearing any counters. Did you send the spell?
Sending it now.
Okay, go for it.
All right. The cyclone around him drops as he reaches out to Little and expends a second level slot along with two sorcery points to twin cast Hold Person on both Little and Ragnall.
Okay, so we need some saving throws. Little.
Yep. Hold person.
Wisdom save for that one, or
Wisdom save, yes.
Okay.
a 12?
Well, it's a good thing I'm immune to paralysis.
Okay, Ragnall.
Ooh.
Okay. Sick. That would be a 20 for me.
Samosa would like to expend one fate sphere to cause that to roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
I'll use a Fate Sphere to cancel that.
I'll use a Fate Sphere to cancel that cancel.
Okay, hold on, guys. Just give me a second here. Samosa used a Fate Sphere. Ragnall used one to cancel. Little used one to cancel the cancel. So as of right now, I need another wisdom save.
So wouldn't it just be re-rolling the one I already have? Because I didn't roll at a disadvantage? Because
Well, he's using a Fate Sphere to force a straight roll into disadvantage.
okay. Cool. I will use Indomitable to re-roll that.
Okay. Indomitable used.
Alright, Ragnall is paralyzed.
Okay.
Samosa will expend his final 15 feet of movement to fly back in the direction of Leo, or of Ludwig. And he will shout out, as there is no longer a cyclone deafening him. You want your target, Merrick? There he is! And point toward Ragnall.
Okay. And so Ragnall being paralyzed, are you still held aloft? Or are you...
Yes, I'm being held aloft by magic.
Okay, got it. And your current altitude?
It's 15 feet.
15 feet. And that ends Samosa's turn. Merrick, your turn.
So Little, is he like in a hut? What's going on here? Can I see him? Or not?
If I say pillbox, do you know what I'm talking about?
I've heard the word before, but at the moment it's
The little World
blank.
War II bunkers where you can essentially you can see out
Okay.
through an eye slit, and there are a couple holes along the feet too. But there's
You have 3/4 cover,
there's
right?
there's 5 feet of wall between us. Specifically, there's a wall at 5 feet. There's a wall at adjoining your space. There's a wall up against my space, and there's a wall between those.
Okay. And how far away are the other two, meaning Samoza and Ludwig? Well, I guess the closer one would be Samoza, I think, right?
Yeah, 60 feet.
Marek will turn around. He will fly/walk 30 feet. And then use bonus action to Misty Step right up to Samoza.
I would like to counterspell the Misty Step. As you walk into the shadows, they don't accept you.
Okay.
Oh, I love that flavor. Just the shadows betray you.
You really adopted the shadows. I was born in them.
Okay.
Bonus action nullified.
Bonus action nullified, still 30 feet away. I will 10 feet left. How does jumping work?
I have the calculator. Just search for jump calculator 5e. You should find it pretty quickly.
It still extends your movement, though. So
Yeah, but
I still have 10 feet left.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
so
can
I
move
still
10
have
feet.
10 feet left. But I can't jump further than that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not unless you dash.
Gotcha. If I dash, I can just make it there myself. All right, I will end my turn. I don't have range at the moment. No point in me running all the way over there. So yeah, I will take my action to use the dodge action.
Okay, dodge action used. And so ends round 5, everyone. So, tough fought game here. You all very quickly eliminated the demon as it dropped its artifacts and dissolved into the water. After that, you ran into some walls, literally and metaphorically, as many of you have prepared very well for this battle. A bit of a slugfest. I appreciate your patience. We're working through it. We have to cut it off here. I know it's super late where Sean is, and my family's back now. So I'll be in touch. We'll try to figure out a time to get things finished off as soon as we can. I understand it's a lot of time, and I appreciate that. But I will be in touch by email. Everybody that's watching, I'm so used to turning this way. Thank you very much for sticking around, guys. It's what we're here for. Grindy D&D combat. Every turn matters, though. Thank you to my players and my refs. I know Dorian had to leave. Thanks very much, Todd. See you again soon. I hope you all enjoy a nice long rest, because our contestants won't. So we'll see you next time.
Right. This is a curse.